From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
These other groups just cannot leave FBAs alone. You got this woman that was doing an interview on a podcast, and this woman just did something that was just, of course, anti-black and just silly on a good day. I want you to check this video out.
You're sending your black coworker watermelon pictures in the morning, the day before Juneteenth.
If I get fired, I could just get unemployment.
Well, how long have you been in this job?
2 years.
Okay, yeah, sure, but it wouldn't be great. And also, you wouldn't be on it forever.
It'll get me by.
It'll get you by for a little bit. I mean, you live with your parents because you're a literal child.
So this woman decides to send some sort of watermelon text message to her black coworker, like the guy said, right before Juneteenth, just practicing more anti-black racism. Now we covered this before. There's nothing wrong with a watermelon, okay? Watermelon, especially if you get you a good watermelon, not one that's GMO, it is actually great for your health. It will hydrate your body. It will give you vitamins and minerals that you need. It's better for you to eat a watermelon than it would be a pack of Skittles. That's what I would say. So if more black people ate watermelon, we could actually help our health all kind of ways. But let's continue on with this woman here. She's a failure in life. And let me tell you what it is. I've seen this before on the job when you have these other groups and that same job that we there and they see us thriving on these jobs. They can't figure out how we constantly having new things, how we got a new car and they don't, how they can just tell that we got something else going on. And them other groups, when they see that we got something going on and we fly, the first thing they go to is anti-black racism. But this young woman is a failure in life. She's good and grown. She has to live with her parents because she cannot work hard enough, like they claim they work so hard, can't work hard enough to make it on her own without living with her people. That's her major issue. And ma'am, all that energy you're trying to have toward FBAs and watermelon, I think you should eat more watermelon, actually. I think if you eat watermelon for about a good 60 days, that would extremely help your health and get you on the right path in your health journey. So I think, ma'am, you should be sending those pictures of watermelons to yourself or send it to the farmer's market or your local grocery store, wherever you're going to get some good watermelon from. That's what you should be focusing on. Don't send it to the black folk. Send it to yourself because you need the watermelon a lot more than the black folk based off of what we see, because you look like you are a candidate of either diabetes, heart disease, all kind of issues that could cholesterol. I'm just based off of what we see. You should not be sending watermelon pics to anybody. Okay? Send it to yourself. But other groups get so threatened when we do good. You have to understand, if you really want to piss these other groups off, including the folks that they consider in other groups, if you want to piss them off, just win. Just win. That's all you got to do. Win. This woman's so much of a failure that she is sitting up here planning unemployment. That's how much of a failure she is in life. No person, male or female, is planning to try to live on unemployment. They want employment. They want some sort of great career. They want a business. And that's what a lot of FBAs focus on anyway. Why do you think FBAs go to school the way they do? Look at black women, how they go to school and go get their degrees and set themselves up. A lot of brothers, some of them go to college. Some of us do blue collar jobs and we making it out here. Some of us are entrepreneurs. We doing very well for ourselves. It's not perfect. We struggle, but yeah, we doing good. We're not sitting here focusing on trying to get fired from a job to send something discriminatory to another group of people. But that's how it is. Y'all have to understand. And I'll say it, and they can attack me for it. I'm cool. Based off of what I see, and based on probably your life, the world is jealous of Black Americans. The world, okay? We don't be bothering nobody. We be trying to mind our Black business, trying to figure out our Black lives. And here comes somebody just trying to disrupt our peace, get involved in our business, just coming around. We didn't even ask you to come around. You want to invade every space that we have, even if we're quiet and not saying anything. Shout out to all my introverted Black people. Even if you're quiet and not saying anything, you just stuck to yourself. People get mad and bothered about that too. Why can't y'all leave Black people the hell alone? Can we live? You know, shout out to Johnson Hernandez for saying that. Can Black people live? Like, can we? Like, my Lord, everybody want to colonize every part of Black people's being. We can't even be in our head alone. We can't be quiet. Maybe we thinking things to ourselves, and you're sitting up here saying, what are they thinking? Well, why are they not saying anything? When we talk to you, it's a problem. When we quiet, it's a problem. Have you noticed that? If we protest, it's a problem. If we don't protest, it's a problem. If we go over here, that's a problem. And if we go over there, it's a problem. Everything that we do, it is a problem. You complain that Black folks on the Carnival Cruise. If Black folks get off the Carnival Cruise, then you're going to be saying, I don't like it no more. Like, so what? So you complain when we're there and then complain when we're not there. You feel me? This is the most weirdest dynamic to live in as a Black person. It is truly messed up if you do and messed up if you don't. That is how it is to be a Black American in this country. People claim they hate you, but can't stay away from you. They copy everything you do, from the good to the bad. They claim that we are inferior, but yet you copy everything we do like we superior. Because one thing people don't do is copy something inferior. They copy something that is superior. You don't like us, but you're baking yourself in the sun to look like us. I'm telling you, it is just such a weird dynamic. But the deal is with Black folk, at this point, all you can do is laugh at it and laugh at them. We're not wasting our time trying to get fired from a job doing stupid things like that because we need our paper, right? We got bills to pay. A lot of us not failures in life, being good and grown, going to live with our mammy. Some of us will work 2 and 3 jobs. Let me tell you something. When I left the home with my mama, never came back. Never came back. Even when, long while ago, when I had got divorced and I was trying to figure out where I was going to stay, my mom said, you can come back here. Like, no, I would live in my car before I live with you. You know why? Because I'm a doggone man. I'm not going to live underneath my mama. No. Now, these new guys may live underneath their mama, but how I was raised, I'm a doggone man. And you figure it out as a man. I figured it out, and I got me an apartment. I was cool. I was straight. But people just cannot stand that about it. And then they don't like when we walk in our peace. They don't like when we happy. They don't like anything because we don't have their issues and problems. Instead of her worrying about messing with Black folk, she should be out there assisting her community with ICE. Assist them. Don't worry about what FBA's got going on. Don't try to use us as your outlet. Get out there with your community. Then that kind of woman will be the same one to turn around after ICE go upside her head. Because, ICE don't care, they don't really care at this point. You citizen or not, they're just going at you. And say, we figure it out later. Then that'd be the same one getting on the internet. Why FBAs are at? Why can't y'all say anything? This is why FBAs aren't saying anything right there. That video is why FBAs aren't saying anything. Because even in your homeland, a good portion of you don't like the indigenous people and don't like the Black folk either. That's why we chilling our nerves. See, delineation is not just delineation within the diaspora. No. That's a tiny part of it. Delineation is delineation from all you other groups. All of you. When we say we're not fighting for nobody but Black people, we and Black Americans in particular, we meant that. because we done too much for all you groups, and then this is what you turn around and do. And the beautiful thing is we not getting tear gassed, we not getting shot with rubber bullets, we not getting propagandized, we not being accused of looting, even though they tried to lie on us. We not even there. This is the thing. You understand what I'm saying? This is the thing that we have been talking about for a very, very long time. Just sitting in our peace and resting. And y'all so mad about that. All y'all mad about that. Well, like they say, if you can get mad, you can get glad too. Because this is the new normal for Black America. We're not putting up with you other groups no more. We're not putting up with you. We're not hearing it. You do you go do your thing, we're going to do ours. Because we know good and well we tried to unify with all of you, and you didn't want it. You want to side with them folks or go be with them folks and just leave us alone. But I want brothers and sisters out there to keep shining. Do not never dim your light for nobody. You hear me? Do not dim your light for nobody. You shine. You be the best brother. You be the best sister you can be. You be the best mother, father. If you're a child, you be the best child you can be. Walk in Black excellence. That's what we need to walk in completely. This is not the day to dim our light toward nobody. Forget that. Because nobody gonna dim their light for us. But these other groups, like I said, they losing their last mind. FBAs don't even be bothering nobody. And here you come just trying to mess with us. And they what they want, a lot of times they want to make us mad. And when you don't give them that, when you actually laugh at them like, all right, I mean, I guess, I mean, you thought, did that hurt me or something? That's why they're saying the N-word so much today, right? Have you noticed that? They just rising them saying the N-word, and Black people like, okay. Like, it don't hit the same. Because they thought that, ooh, I know how to get them mad. I'm going to say the N-word to them. And a lot of Black people just like, either they'll roast you back, or if you really want to pull the reverse Uno card on them, I'm going to give you the real reverse Uno. Tell them, no, that's what you are, and then repeat the word they're using, and then go into the reasons why. That's the ultimate reverse Uno card, especially on them folks. And when you run it down to them, you're using that same word to them and telling them how they're more of that than you could ever be, and just start running them down from head to toe, from the lice down to the hygiene. And you run it down. I'm telling you, they would know how to take that. I'm telling you, they would not know how to take that. You understand? But yeah, y'all keep on shining, brothers and sisters. Keep on doing that. Let these other groups be mad. We going somewhere, right? We going somewhere in life, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. They gonna kick, scream, and get mad. Listen, everybody gonna come to us with respect. Everybody. Whether you outside, these other groups, even if you're in the diaspora, you're not gonna come with disrespect. It's just a new day. That's all. As long as you got some respect, we got nothing but love for you. But if you're gonna bring some disrespect, we got disrespect for you. And that's what people not used to with FBAs. They're not used to us being disrespectful. They're used to us just taking insults and just taking it on the chin and no. That turn the other cheek stuff is over. Whatever energy you give us, we giving you. So I always tell anybody, act accordingly.
Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the African Diaspora News Channel app today.